Okay, I'm gonna do a reading, and when I got this energy is of endings and beginnings, and this energy is an unexpected twist. There's an unexpected twist to a story, and it's a never ending story to somebody. It literally is a never ending story to somebody's demise. I'm going to pull a couple cards of the energy to find out why this is like this. And yeah. I mean, it's just the demise here. We got. Tell me about this unexpected energy. I feel like it's the energy that somebody, like, some people feel that this energy was better off dead. They're not dead, but they feel like this other energy was just better off dead. Alright, this one's peeking out. And we got invisible. They want this person to be invisible, and they're not. That is right here. These I'm just doing here just to get. Tell us more about this. Alright, can you leave that alone, please? And there's a lot of delays and bad behavior. All day long, it's just been some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff all day I've been dealing with. And I just been getting this energy all day of unsettled beginnings. Unsettled beginnings. Oh my god, I'm actually able to shuffle. Look at that, guys. Look at that, I'm able to shuffle. But yeah, it's unexpected beginnings. Alright. Grab this one. Hospitality. Somebody about. What I'm getting this hospitality is somebody involved in this energy is in the hospitality industry. It could be for food or service at some point. Food or service. How strange. Oh, this one dropped out. And this is in reverse. Communication is in reverse, guys. Somebody in the hospitality industry, it's just in reverse. I'm going to do more on this. Now that I finally figured out, y'all, how to shuffle. Oh my god, this has been the worst. I mean, I'm very intuitive, but this shuffling thing is hard. But I'm getting there. I am getting there, y'all. Look at that. Alright, this one's peeking out here. Explorer. Somebody went exploring where they weren't supposed to explore and they found a rat's nest. And when I say a rat's nest, can you please stop screaming? Alright, honestly, I think this goes along with the energy. Me with him screaming. There's a lot of people screaming in this energy at one another. A lot. Oh my god, a lot. It's just the unfinished symphony. It's the thing that goes on and on and on. And then this one comes. Hardship. Is it? Oh no, haunted. Haunted, and maybe hardship comes to my mind. Somebody's haunted because somebody is still alive. They're haunted because somebody. Oh, how could you be haunted because somebody still lives? For real. And they're too chicken to come and say something to the person that still lives. I mean, I'm going to pull these cards out here, but I'm just trying to get here. Let me see if we can get anything else on this energy, because this is a crazy. ass energy, y'all. It is just insane crazy. Insane crazy. Right, I'm going to scoot this up so you're not literally looking at my hands the entire reading. Alright. I'm going to shuffle back here. It's probably less distracting. It's not like I go see male people, y'all. Okay, play. Somebody wanted to play on somebody's emotions, or they thought it was a playground and and God wasn't watching. It was a playground and God wasn't watching. God was waiting for the right time to strike, from what I am told. That's what Spirit's telling me. God was telling them planning to strike at the right time. Alright, and then this one falls out. Place. Somebody was at the right place. It says place right here. At the right time. The right place at the right time. To stop their diabolical plans of, I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know. It is such a diabolical energy. It truly is. Alright, I'm so excited I can shuffle, y'all. I've been trying to learn to shuffle for a long time. I've been watching other live streamers shuffle their cards. Like this, I was able to get one-way shuffles, but not the other. Alright, these are fanning out, and it means something when they fan out. Leadership. This came in reverse. And this means they were playing both sides. That means they were playing both sides. And then we have act of love, here and now. Somebody else that loved this person that just suddenly turned out living was playing both sides also. And then we have body. Somebody is holding ashes or a dead body and they're playing both sides. Someone that holds somebody's remains is literally playing both sides. And then we have nurse. There's a nurse that is playing both sides of this energy too. I can't make this up. And then we have spirit throne. There's a divinity person that's playing both sides of this energy on this person that they wanted dead. This is crazy. Crazy. Alright, I'm going to put these back here. Alright. Sometimes I think these have more direct messages. Honestly. But yeah, it's just, I feel bad for the person that they left for dead. I mean, I want to say left for dead at this point because it feels like they were just left for dead. And then prophecies after I cut the deck comes out. There's some kind of prophecy going on here also, a spiritual prophecy. Can you please get out of that area? Move out. Move out of the area. Okay. See, somebody doesn't move out of an area either. They were supposed to move and do certain things, and they did not. Well, from what Spirit is telling me. But there was some kind of prophecy here about a starseed that was foretold in the stars, and this is like a karmic thing that's been going on from lifetime to lifetime. for somebody. I don't know. I'm just the giver of this stuff here. Alright. I'm gonna go do this, see what comes out on this story. We're just getting an opening thing here. Alright, tell us, Spirit, about the collective that's going on in here. Okay. The collective is a divinity person, tarot reader, spiritualist. I don't get that card very often. Tell us another thing about them. Alright. They're Bohemian. I want to say this is like a gypsy card. They have gypsy blood. This Bohemian I'm taking as gypsy blood. They have gypsy blood. Probably help the collective. And then these two cards, last two cards. Well, more than two. We got purpose. They got a divine purpose. These don't come out. None of these came out when I asked the other. And they're a witch. They're a witch. That came out. And then active love objective. Or this divine purpose has an objective. This is when I asked about the collective. This is what I got. So we know the collective is a witch that does divinity. Well, I'm not saying every divinity person is a witch, but in this case, this person is a natural born witch. Or it wouldn't come out in the Beloved Dead cards. These Beloved Dead cards are pretty balls on accurate, okay? They really, really are. So we got a witch that people said they died. And we got an unfinished symphony of a love story. And innocent is sticking out right here. Innocence. They're innocent. The collective is innocent. And then right here, we got the driver, the person that is actually narrating this whole entire charade is playing both sides. Okay, and then we have hardship. Somebody's going through a lot of hardships in this. There's going to be hardship that's going to be going through this energy because of divine gifts. If it was anybody else and they weren't prophesized, probably they would have got away with it. Probably they would have. And then right under the table here is perception. Everybody's perception is going to change because they're magical. They're magical. Alright, I'm going to grab this one here. Active love. This is ancestry. There's active love with that one. They're beloved. And then hospitality comes in reverse now. There's something about that person and this energy. The driver, the lover that was playing both sides now is against the collective. They are against the collective, and the cards are saying everything. Let me grab a sideways one. Alright, we got Bohemian. There's another gypsy in the thing. There's another someone of gypsy blood involved, playing both sides. Playing both sides. And then we have Evermore. There's someone that's married. That's in that Spirit's telling me they left and got married. Either spiritual marriage or real marriage. I don't know. It is what it is. And then we got active love here and now is in reverse. and there's this marriage. So this innocent does not love this person, and the person that was playing both sides, that's married to the other side, the love was taken away. Wow. This is a really big opening energy. So I think we've learned enough about what this is. And I'll put these cards away. And we'll get some tarot on this one. Because, oh, my ear itches. Oh my god, my ear itches. I don't know if there's been a lot of talk about this poor soul that is being convicted because they have gypsy blood. I don't know. I really don't. But I tell y'all, it's crazy talk. It is literal crazy talk what's going on. I don't even know how long it's going to take me to diabolical go through this energy. But we're going to get through it, okay? And some of these shiny cards I can't barely even see, but I put all of my stuff together because I don't know. Spirit told me to put a bunch of decks together because it saves money here. So now that I figured out how to shuffle, I'm so excited about the shuffling, y'all. I really am. I'm excited about the shuffling. But yeah, this is such a... The innocent person involved that was supposed to be dead is very... Such a nice person, too. Such a nice person. It's a shame that it had to go like this for this person. It really is. Alright, we're going to see here with the sideways. I just learned that if it comes out sideways, they're playing both sides. I've been trying to learn my tarot here. I'm trying, y'all. You know who teaches me tarot is my dead mother. I do see the dead a lot. Alright. This is my dead mother said, if this works for you, do it. Okay. Alright, let's see. We got the Hierophant in reverse. There's somebody in a position of authority playing both sides. The Hierophant. Yeah. And then we got the World here. We got a completing of a cycle. There's a completion of a cycle with the World. And there's somebody in law or something playing both sides. And then we have... Is this the Five of Cups? It looks like the Five of Cups, y'all. Hang on. Alright, got the Eight of Cups. I forgot what the Eight of Cups was, y'all. Hang on. So damn shiny. All these cups get confusing. Alright, we're just gonna let that card go. There's plenty of others. I'm taking all the shiny cards out because I can't see them through these glasses. I really can't. And I'm gonna reshuffle and ask. My mom told me that I need to start memorizing these more. I mean, I don't really need to go to classes. I got my mom as a class. Alright, I think I got all the shiny cards out. No, I did not. They're so hard to see with the glare. You know what? I think that's a part of the damn energy. It's hard to see. All these things in this energy is to be revealed. There's such small details everywhere. There's all these details that no everybody's hiding. There's details being hidden. Oh my god. And now things are dropping. This is what I talk about. These cards don't want to behave. And I feel like something just happened to where people just don't want something to be known, if you know what I mean. They absolutely don't want something to be known in this energy. Absolutely. And it is really crazy. They're hiding something so deep you can't even see it if it's in front of your eyes. I think that's part of the energy too. My mom told me that I'm spot on with that, y'all. So, all right, I'm gonna reshuffle this and ask more about this situation of what is going on. Okay, more shiny cards. You know what? I think it has something to do with shininess too, y'all. There's something to do with shiny things. Shiny things. Somebody has a lot of shiny things in this energy. And I mean a lot of shiny things. Shiny things they cannot afford. So they decided that they needed it more than somebody else. And they had a plan to take it because they thought they deserved the shiny things. Would you stop yelling? I think there's a lot of yelling in the atmosphere too around this thing that's going on with all these shiny things. Because there is just a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean there is a lot. Now my grandson's watching The Land Before Time, y'all. He's a wild karmic. Wild karmic on the run. Wild karmic on the run. I hope y'all have been enjoying my shorts. I've been trying to get better backgrounds where I have better stuff. So, I've been trying. Alright, let's see. Mom says this is good enough. Let it go loose. So let it go loose and we'll find out more what's going on. But yeah, I feel like tell us more, Spirit, about all this that's going on in the atmosphere. Alright. Okay. Got 4 cups. And this is feeling disconnected. Okay. Somebody in this atmosphere feels disconnected. I feel it's a lot of people in this energy that feel disconnected. Then we got 7 of Swords. And then here is confusion. No, confession, concedence, and regret. Truth revealed. Okay. The truth has been revealed. I just don't think the innocent knows. Everybody but the innocent knows what the truth is. Then we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which is bad luck. That's the easy one to read, guys. Yeah, the collective, everybody's having bad luck because of this. Whatever they got, stop yelling. Alright, everybody got bad luck in this atmosphere. And then we got King of Swords here in reverse. And this is an immature dictator. There's a King of Swords in reverse. Someone's very immature. That's... Oh my god, my mom's sitting there. She is so funny, guys. Oh my god, my mom is so funny. She says that he is running the karma parade. That is what my mom said. He is running the karma parade. And then we have 4 of Wands. A personal celebration, inner harmony, conflict with others. Transition, disagreement, and argument. 4 of Wands. They're arguing with one another. And this Wheel of Fortune has turned to their dismay. And there is another shiny one, but I'm able to see this. The devil has appeared in the atmosphere. We'll keep the devil because honestly, the devil, I mean, they're making an appearance. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Financial independence, self-care, work, home conflict. I feel this, Mom says this is the innocent. They literally, since they got no money or no resources, have learned to be resourceful. Alright, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And this is missed chances and scarcity. Yeah, I feel like this was the innocent, but the innocent's coming out of it because the Wheel of Fortune has turned towards all of this group. It's an insane group. Insane group. And then we got the Nine of Cups, overindulgence and party and materialism. This is what they wanted with this innocence money. Alright, let's put these away. This is a lot. That's a lot, y'all. Alright. Okay, this shiny one here. And over here. Okay, Mr. Devil. But yeah. I just feel like this innocent that was left behind for everybody that was left dead, or they thought was dead, God raised them up because somebody literally died. And here they went through a soul review and they realized that when they died, they had certain intentions for their loved one. And I feel that with these intentions, none of them were set. And God let it be known. God let it be known. They did. They let it be known that nothing was set with these intentions. I don't know. I got a feeling that is how this is rolling. I got these other situational decks here. But we're going to keep rolling with the tarot. It keeps working a little bit better. Sometimes I think with some reads that... Oh, can I have that? Give me that. Give me that. Please and thank you. Okay. This is another thing with this. They keep taking what is not theirs. They keep taking in this energy what is not theirs that never was theirs. They keep taking what never was theirs. That's what keeps going through my head. And God is punishing in them for taking what was not theirs. They literally, the people in this energy don't believe this person deserves the money. And they are being the judge and jury at this time over their person. They have called this person crazy. They have done a lot to this person for no reason. My mom said that their bad luck's only began. This is what my mother is telling me. So, and I believe my mother, because she is of the divine, and she was very intuitive, and she was alive, and she is the reason I do tarot card readings, and that's why I don't take any classes, because I can see her. So, I'm going to take these sideways ones here. Okay, we got the 4. Is this Wands? Oh, it's the Emperor in reverse. It's the Emperor. There is an Emperor, an authority figure here, another one. Playing both sides. Yeah, there's an emperor in reverse. Jeez, how many people is involved in this? This is what I'd like to know. And then we have, okay, what the heck one is this? Is Ten of Pentacles. And this came in sideways. So there's a legacy. Someone's going to have a legacy and somebody is going to have instability. And there's an emperor involved. If that wasn't straightforward, I don't know what was, y'all. I got a little hair up all in my mouth here. And then we have another emperor. What are the chances? How many emperors are in here? How big is this group? There's another emperor playing both sides. There is another emperor that plays both sides in this. Jeez Louise. This is probably going to be an hour read, guys. And then we have, this is sideways too, guys. I was told to get all these out. Page of Swords. We got curiosity. I got impulsiveness to curiosity. One person's curious and then the others are impulsive. These are crazy. Yes. Are there any more people that's playing both sides over here? Okay. No. Oh, I'm sorry. One more. The Magician. Someone that manipulates energy and could do, if they wanted to, do like witchcraft and things like that. There's a magician sideways playing both sides. Oh my God. How big is this group for real? Collective. My God. And we got another emperor sideways. What is this, the Freemasons or something? My mom laughed. She goes, maybe it is. I think this might be the Freemasons. There's just a lot of people involved. And then we have culmination. Well, this is like jackpot. There's a jackpot that's playing both sides. They're fighting over a jackpot, okay? And we got Six of Wands sideways. One person's going to have success, the other person's going to have victory. And then we have Three of Cups. We got partying and celebrating. We have distraction to celebration. Yeah, personal growth, and I think they're both uneven if they're a thing. All right, the Three of Cups were, this is drunkenness and alone and personal growth and celebration. One side of this fight is gonna have personal growth. The other is gonna be celebrating. We got personal growth to celebrations. That is what we have. And then we have death sideways. All right, so there's going to be a permanent ending somewhere, and then at the other end, there's going to be reflection. Ending and beginning. There's going to be ending and a beginning. Okay. The Reaper joined. The Reaper joined the party. Yes, it did. Okay. So there's endings to beginnings. And when death gets involved, the truth is done. The truth is done. So the beginnings for the other people may be jail. Maybe jail. And then the other ones will be celebrating. And then we got celebration in reverse. Now reverse sideways. So one side's going to be celebrating. The other side is going to be celebrating, maybe not going to jail. They're going to be celebrating not going to jail, I've heard. This is what I'm channeling. This is what my mother's telling me. Then we got Ace of Wands sideways. We got creativity, new initiative, and inspiration. Alright, well, we got new initiative for both sides. So both sides are just, they're going to keep fighting. Alright. This as the story untangles, the web we weave with deceit. Wow. My mom said that the black widow always lays its nest. I don't. This is what my mom says, y'all. The black widow always lays its nest. She says it's a nest of black widows, male or female. Alright, I might name the video this, The Nest of Black Widows. I don't even know anymore, y'all. Alright. Let's find out more what's going on. Okay, we got jumping. We got a jumping comic. My 2-year-old grandson, he's over here on the bed. He actually moved the whole entire mattress over a little. I had to clean. And I tell you, as I took like an hour nap, y'all, and as I took my hour nap, I woke up to just everything everywhere. It took me an hour to clean up. Crazy. 10 of Wands. Sideways. Alright. Alright, both sides are depending on themselves and they're standing ground. Both sides are standing their ground. 7 of Wands. Both sides are standing their ground. I feel like this is some kind of war. I feel like I'm picking up on war energy, y'all. Alright, what are both sides doing? Tell me, Spirit. Momentum to delays. I can't even make this up. And then we got King of Wands. There's another one. Oh my God, and baby Jesus. There's somebody that with in leadership of vision that's bold and daring and has big ego. They're playing both sides. And now who else we got? 3 of Cups sideways. All their celebrations and reunions are on both sides. So I guess be careful what party you go to, collective, because these parties could be really bad for you. My mom said don't watch what you eat and drink. I can't. Anyways. Alright. I'm going to do, I see some tarot card readers. I put these here. What else do we need to know? The ones that are upright and the ones that are down are this here. Alright, we got the 8. Okay, this is just 8 infinity. It's strength. Strength in reverse. This fight, the opposition that's been in the devil energy is weak. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's work skills and self-employment are doing well. Somebody's doing well with money. On their own, mind you. Then we got the 3 of Cups, upright. And this talks about friendship, community, and gatherings. People are gathering around the innocent. We got people gathering around an innocent. Alright, these 2 are down, so Mom says to put these down. Now these are up. Alright, we got discernment to fantasy. Somebody is practicing discernment to fantasy. And they're upright. They were in a fantasy world, now they have discernment. And we have a King of Pentacles. This is a damn party over on the other side, y'all. We got abundance and providing, security and stability, protective and provider, and reliable and fatherly. Alright, there's somebody that's helping the innocent out that's being in a fatherly energy. I'm happy for you, collective, because you got a bunch of egomaniacs around you. And then we have mom said they're more than egomaniacs. My mom said that they're devils. My mom says they're devils. Okay, my ancestors are very funny. All right, we have two of wands in reverse. All right, and this is bad planning. Somebody had bad planning, and now they have discernment to fantasy. I want to think it's that one that was playing both sides. There's so many to keep track of, y'all. There's so many. The one that was playing both sides and left the innocent for someone else, and they're in that marriage that came up sideways, they're realizing they're on the losing team. Then we got Five of Wands, and this talks about conflict and ego and competition and rivals. They're realizing who's competing. There's someone jealous. I think they're jealous of you, collective. Whoever this innocent is, they're jealous of the innocent. Then we got judgment. Judgment's in the house. Judgment's in the house. See? Judgment's in the house. Alright. Renewal of love. Making meaningful changes in your relationship. Discovering your true career, purpose. Embracing accountability at work. Reflecting on your financial habits. I want to say this is the innocent. They decided to do all this, and judgment came in the house. Alright, that one's not upright. So we got here cooperation to disagreement. Now everybody's cooperating. Now that they know they're on the losing side. Oh boy. And then the high priestess, oh god, she's upright. The innocent is of gypsy blood. And who is gypsy blood and is a witch is in a high priestess position. Oh boy, no good could come from that. Mom said, hell no. Alright, and then we got greed. They did all of this for greed. They were being greedy. Jeez Louise. Alright, we're gonna pull these out. Wow, this is a crazy energy, y'all. It really is. Alright. We're going to divulge all of this. And then somebody over here, achievements are in reverse, okay? A materialistic and possessive partner being used for financial gain. I want to say this is the one that was playing both sides that left the innocent high and dry from the beginning of the reading. Now, they're seeing, whoever it is seeing they're being used for personal gain. And the chariot is in reverse, so they're not able to move forward from this, and they got to listen to all the yelling. Then we got a page of pentacles, ominous and diligent, good-oriented, loyal, and faithful. There's a page of pentacles around here, and I want to say this is for the collective that I'm speaking on, because this is someone in their corner. And then there's a two of pentacles. Someone's balancing resources. This is the collective. They're balancing resources and staying in the good fight. I mean, they have to. They're staying in their divine purpose. Okay, these two are up. So mom says these two go next. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Overly ambitious, ungrounded, social climber, jealous, and possessive. This is that marriage of greed that's going on. And then another High Priestess card. Intuition. Someone's using their intuition in here. The High Priestess, and here is symbol. I believe this one is the collective that's clocking all this energy. I believe there's only one High Priestess. We got a Queen of Swords. Someone's honest and fair and cutthroat. And this could be a man or woman, guys. This does not have to be... This does not literally have to be a woman. This could be a man embedding this energy. This is just how tarot reads this. But they're honest and fair, cutthroat, objective, and truthful and independent. There's someone else coming in, and if they haven't come in, this could be future, Mom says. Then we got Ten of Swords. This is defeat and failure, bitterness and betrayal, exhaustion and collapse and giving up. This is what the collective, the High Priestess, dodged, Ten of Swords. It got sent back to the people in this marriage of money. That's what it got sent back to. And then we got inspiration, excitement and passion in your love life, flirtation, romance, and strong attraction. Passion for your profession, financial relief, newfound inspiration, and learning money and earning money. This is the collective. They had to be learned because they weren't getting nothing because everybody took everything from them. And then we got transition to stagnation. This is what the collective did. They transformed into somebody that could make their own money because no one was helping them in the beginning. And then we have the Four of Swords, mental overload. And then we have, oh, my nose itches. Retaliation, needing solitude, recovery. I feel this was you too, who this High Priestess. They sat and thought about things and rested. They're resting on it. They're not trying to move fast. They're not. Not at all. And then a truce, spending time alone. Yeah, they're spending time alone and recharging. And then we have Page of Pentacles in reverse. And this is foolish and immature person that's irresponsible and lazy and an underachiever. We have a Page of Pentacles also. Yeah, we got one of those too. What is that? What is that? Hang on. Give it to me. Okay, y'all. I don't know if this has to do with the energy also, but I got a crystal from my grandson and a penny. And one side's dirty and one side's clean. Maybe this has something to do with the energy. And then a crystal he found. I'm going to put it right there because I think it has to do with this reading. Wow. All right, we got Eight of Cups. They have to walk away because it's upside down. They have to walk away from the innocent. They cannot do anything. We got abuse of power to authority. Abuse of power to authority. And then we got Page of Swords. Someone's curious and witty, chatty and gossipy, and communication is going to the innocent. And then we got unmotivated to mastery. Somebody doesn't want to work on themselves. This doesn't surprise me in this energy. Let's pull these out. Now that these all are upright, or at least like this. Okay. Let me go here and see what here. Okay, these don't have to do with our story. Alright. I'm not taking these shiny ones, but I do have the Ten of Swords, and I do know what the Ten of Swords means. There we go. Ten of Swords. Treachery. Treachery, sorrow, heartache. 10 swords to the back. They tried to send it to the innocent. 10 swords to the back came back to them. Alright, and then it says, okay, celestial intelligence. Oh, creative intelligence in reverse. Selfishness in love, being misled or used, lack of effort in relationships, selfish behavior at work, staying in a job despite emotional dissatisfaction, out of control spending. I think this is the person that married for money. Then we got the Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody lost their creative ideas. You know, maybe they're a content creator or whatever, or a musician of some sort, but their creativity is gone. I don't feel it's this innocent. And then Lovers in reverse. They lost their twin flame. They were on a twin flame journey with somebody and they lost that. Okay, that don't have to do with us. And then we have Confession in reverse. An overly sensitive lover neglecting your own emotional health for the sake of your job, being overly generous, neglecting your own financial well-being for others. Yeah, this is this person that married for money. Okay, them two are down, so that has nothing to do with us in this one. And the Fool in reverse, they lost their freedom. They lost their freedom, collective. Mom said that's the end. The end of the story. I didn't need all these other cards. Mom says this is old style reading. Alright, well, we'll go with old style reading. Those shiny cards do not do well with my glasses because it's so hard for me to see anything. Yeah, we got a penny. The one side's dirty and one side's clean. That Mom says one side is dirty and one side is clean in this energy. So, Mom said that God always wins. That is what Mom says. So, collective, if you are out there and this makes it to you, God always wins. Truth always prevails. Truth always prevails, my friend. That is what I'm being told by my mother. Truth always prevails, and don't worry your pretty little head over it. That is what I am being told by my mother. So, I would take her word for it. Because she doesn't want you to worry your pretty little head over it. So, I'm getting some oracle cards out for you. We're going to close out with some oracle on this. I don't know. Sometimes I think I want to close out with some beer. Oh my God, I'm actually able to shuffle. It's a miracle. I have been trying to figure out how to shuffle like this forever. And it's coming to me. Alright. Alright, I'm going to grab this one. Alright. I'm not taking these in reverse, guys. We already went through this whole dirty story of whatever that is. Whatever that is, Mom says balance your money. Keep doing what you're doing and everything will be okay. We got higher power. I am supported by a higher power that works beyond time, space, and But time, space, and my conscious understanding. You have a higher power. That's who you answer to. You answer to God. Who I'm speaking to is someone that believes in God. And that who has your side. Then we have source energy. I am the boundary, the boundless source of all creation. Flow through you as a river of light, raising your vibration to the frequency of divine oneness. You are a source of divine energy. You're a witch. You have natural abilities. And then we have right people. My relationships are divinely orchestrated for mutual growth, ensuring that I always meet the right people at the right time. You're going to meet the right people at the right time. And you know what? It's funny, out of these cards, there's some of these, and as I shuffled, all the angel ones came out. The angels are watching over your ass. That's what's happening. I'm going to grab 3 more from the other side of the pile for you. Yeah, you are being watched by angels. Angels Collective. Do not worry. Do not worry. Because the longer this takes, the worse their luck is going to be. I just feel bad for that guy that married for money. There's no love. Mom says there's no love and there's no respect. And he's upset every day going to work. If this is your ex, Mom said oh my God, I'm getting a side message. Mom says that he sits there and he complains about how tired he is. And he hates his wife and hates his life. If this makes you feel any better, that's what Mom says. He hates his life and hates his wife, but he has to pretend he likes her. I just report what I get, guys. Okay, this fell out. More angel wings is falling out for you. I just literally sat it down. That's what fell out. Support system. The universe continuously connects me with those who believe in me and my vision. Support system. How many angel wings? Okay, we finally got one of these. I like these. The answer is already inside you. The universe simply echoes it. I love these. These cosmic ones. They're some of my favorite. This one's pouring out, so I want to talk to you. Synchronicity is not coincidence. Pay attention. Pay attention. You must not be paying attention to certain things that are going on around you. The universe wants to let you know. These are universe cards. Let's get another universe card that's sticking out for you. Every ending is the universe's invitation to begin again. The universe it has a new beginning set out for you. You need to hang in there. I like these let's get a universal message. It's sticking out the side. You are part of the infinite. Act like it. You feel like you're separated, but you're not. You're not. You're connected. You're tapped into source. You're tapped into source. And this was from the top. I'm being told to take this one. If you're unsure, ask. If you're open, the universe will answer. Pray. Call on God. One more angel wings for you. Evolution. I rise above every challenge, seeing each one as an opportunity to evolve into the greatest version of myself. You have evolved, collective. We're going to end that there. You have evolved. I think I have evolved in this reading. I learned to shuffle properly. My mom said you're funny. And you got a clear voice now. You have evolved. You are not settling for scraps no more. You're not being breadcrumbed. You're not sitting there being unhappy every day, coming home, hating your life. You are starting new. You're learning to manage money. So when you do get your big money, which you are going to get money, you are real, actual money. I feel like there's too many Hierophants and King of Swords and legal people that I have pulled sideways. Out of all the cards, it was all legal cards. Out of every card I could have pulled, they're all legal. You have some kind of legal case going on. Inheritance, I'm being told, with this dead body saying you're dead. You got some kind of legal case going, collective. These people cannot stop what has been forth put to you as God. And I'm going to put these over in here because I feel like that's a lucky penny. I feel it's a lucky penny. I'm going to make a wish. I wish for you to be prosperous and for us all to be prosperous. And also me. I wish that I get prosperous with my views. Maybe we should take our pennies and make wishes on them and put them in there. This is like my fountain, my wish fountain. It really is. It is. I love it. And I'm going to light an incense for everybody. I remember in church all the time, lighting candles was the biggest thing, guys. Everybody used to light candles all the time. All the time. Everybody be lighting candles. Lighting candles. Oh my god. And now I can't find a lighter, y'all. Hang on. Okay, it's right over here. Alright. Okay, it's right over here. I'm gonna light an incense for this wish for us all to be. I'm gonna light it for you guys because this is the blessing. Please, God, bless everybody in this stream. And bless everyone with money and abundance that's true at heart. I am lighting an incense for you. I mean, I feel like this is like a symbolic thing to do, so I am lighting it for you guys. And I'm going to let you go, and I know everything's going to be well for you. So, you have a great day, and don't worry your pretty little head about it. That's what my mom says, so that's what we're going to do.